This is Let's Talk About Magnum P.I., the podcast from fans for fans of Magnum P.I.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode.
We have finally seen a new episode after the Olympics. And also the world is, a mini hiatus, and the world going to shit, let's be real here.
Yeah. The world has definitely gone to shit, especially in the last week. Yeah.
Depending on where you are, it's more scary than in other places, but right now the world's a scary place, which is why I hope all of you could enjoy 14, and I hope all of you can enjoy this.
Yes.
If you're watching it and get like a little bit of a break from news outlets that's just all around depressing.
Yeah, because it's not easy to be consumed by all the news all the time, everywhere you look, when it's this depressing.
Yeah, we're going to talk about depressing shit about the episode, but that's the kind of depressing shit that you can handle easy. Because it's just, it's the episode. It's not actually affecting real people, it's just characters.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's so much easier to deal with. Also, the episode was good.
It was. It was actually, I don't know if it's because we hadn't had one for a month, but it was, I don't know, I found it was pretty good. It felt like very season 1-ish to me, especially when he was like, get her back to Robin's Nest. I had a flashback to when he brought Laura in the pilot back to Robin's Nest to be taking care of Higgins.
Oh, that was so long.
I know, but it popped into my mind as soon as he said it. I was like, oh my god, have we had anybody like that since Laura? Like, has there been a single person since Laura that he has said, like, get them back to Robin's Nest to be safe? Like, obviously their clients have been to Robin's Nest.
But yeah, there have been clients kept safe in Robin's Nest. Just not in so many words.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I know their clients come often to Robin's Nest to meet them, but, like, has he specifically brought anybody to the nest to be safe? I'm trying to think who now.
The abducted girl, for example, that did Higgins. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, Amanda. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, honestly, I'd have to look through a lot of things. I have, like...
But we're talking, like, more season 1.
I have a shitty memory at the moment. I cannot come up with any one of them. I'm pretty sure there was more than just those two.
If you guys think about it, let us know, because I'm curious.
Help us out here.
I want a detailed list. Anybody who can give me a detailed list, I will be very, very, very impressed.
Hello. If in doubt, it's a good excuse to rewatch the entire show.
True.
Yeah. And it's something that I'll probably have to do eventually. Something else happened before we talk about the episode. Let's start with a certain someone's birthday.
Ah, yes! Happy birthday shout out to Jay, because it's his birthday!
And a little...
Yes.
And a little... We did something good.
Yeah.
Back for us. We initiated something we call Project Hummingbird. In the end. Initially, we kind of just stumbled about, and then it became Project Hummingbird. We're thinking about repeating Project Hummingbird in case of the Season 5 announcement. Project Hummingbird, if somebody of you hasn't noticed it, we've symbolically adopted, a little hummingbird for Jay's birthday. A set little hummingbird comes with the wonderful announcement that, hey, in your name, a hummingbird has been adopted. We did it through WWF with World Wildlife Foundation, which is one of the more serious places to donate. It's not much, but we're thinking if Season 5 is a go, we might adopt some cute little animal for the show, for the cast, to appreciate them, what they're bringing to our show, our screens and everything, and do something good at the same time.
Yeah.
Go protect nature. We know our cast and crew are very active and verbal about wanting to protect nature, so let's join them. Let's join them.
Absolutely.
Though eventually Project Hummingbird might pop up on your Twitter or Instagram feeds, so look out for that if you want to get involved with this one.
Yeah.
Project Hummingbird for Jay's birthday. Ooh, very short notice, wasn't it?
Yeah, very, very. I think you wrote me like the morning of, and you're like, "What do you think?" And I was like, "Okay."
Day before.
Day before. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was the day before. But yeah, what do you think? We haven't even figured out logistics yet. We've just adopted that thing.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
So, and I was at work too, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Like,
for you, it
like,
was for her. It was really funny because Ria and Azia were involved with the initial idea and everything again. And while she was at work, we did all the brainstorming, and then she basically came back to, by the way, we decided we're adopting a hummingbird. Okay.
Because I just happened to have like like one of the busier days. Because normally, like I do have a chance to like answer stuff at work. Like we're not normally super busy, but there are moments during the day where I have to go like an hour and a half or 2 hours and like can't answer messages just because it's like one client after the other. But like I could see my phone like lighting up like every 5 seconds because I keep my phone like face up like on my like at my desk essentially, and I'm just like, it's buzzing, it's going. I'm half reading the messages like through the preview or whatever, and I was like, oh, okay, I like this idea, but I can't say anything because I can't pick up my phone. So
that must have been you on Tuesday too.
Yeah, Tuesday was a really busy day because we'd been short-staffed. Tuesday was really busy because our whole system had crashed the afternoon before. Yeah, like we couldn't process like anything for a whole afternoon. So we had to play a lot of catch up the next morning. So that was Tuesday. Yeah, it was like the whole system went down nationwide. And it was the weirdest thing because we have like different applications that we use. So at one point one of our financial planners comes out of her office and she's like, my sales platform just crashed. Like, is anybody else's working? And we're like, oh, like, let me try. So we try it, and it's like, well, it's kind of working, but it's really slow. And then, like, one after the other, like, it was like, nope, mine's not working. Nope, mine's not working. Mine's not working. Mine's not working. So then that was, like, the first thing. And then the system where we do all of our transaction, which we call service platform, so there's sales and service platform at one point just freezes and crashes and kicks us all off. And then in, like, the mid-transactions, and we're just like, oh, this is going to be fun. So then we had like 4 hours of clients coming in and we're like, we can't do anything. And it's also our super busy season because it's our Rrsp season, which for anybody who's not, I guess it's only Canadian. I don't know if it's a Canadian thing. There's like an account that you can put money in every year that you don't get taxed on until you take the money out, like when you retire. So it's like a retirement savings fund. So, like, the idea is that you save your taxes now when you're making more money, and then you declare the income later when you're making less money so that your taxes aren't as bad, like, right now. And then it kind of evens out.
Because you're probably in a different tax group.
Exactly. So it'll affect the amount of taxes that you pay. And the deadline is March 1st, like, to make all your contributions.
That's
so
close.
People... Yeah, it's very close. But people know well in advance. Like, it's the deadline every single year, so people know.
We're talking about people. People know and they'll still cut it close.
Yeah, exactly. So that particular day, like, people were like, I want to make an appointment for my RRSPs. And I was like, I literally can't. I literally cannot even book an appointment. The system is down. And I had this one woman, she came in, she was like, I want to make my RRSP appointment for tomorrow at 11:30.
Is that the Karen that you talked about?
Yeah, probably. There are many Karens, but this particular one probably. And I'm like, well, 100% that's not going to work because my advisor is 100% booked, plus she's only starting at noon tomorrow, so your 11:30 is not happening. So then she's like, oh, so you said I should go to another bank? I'm like, lady, I can't even book you an appointment right now, so there's no point in yelling at me because I can't do anything. You want to go to another branch? They're going to tell you exactly the same thing, because guess what? Their systems are gone too. And then she just storms out. Like, she just left, and I was like, you know what? Fuck you. Like, leave and don't come back. I don't care.
Yeah, some customers.
So all that to say, it's been busy at work.
Yeah, I remember I texted this woman, one word, all caps, all excited, and she didn't get it because she couldn't see the sneak peeks yet. Instead, word being fencing.
Yep, I remember. And also because the internet is really shitty at work and it affects, like, certain things, so it affects WhatsApp. So I got it, like, 20 minutes after you sent it, I think, because it's super slow, because it, like, buffers.
Yeah.
And, like, certain applications don't work on the work Wi-Fi. Like, my email doesn't work. WhatsApp is slow.
In that time, I managed to watch that like a million times, nitpicked it apart, and found it very interesting that Jay and Perdita actually never fenced together. Because whenever
they have.
No, I mean, not on screen.
Oh yeah, okay, on screen, yeah.
Because if you look closely, when Perdita is actually fencing, it's the back of Holland Diaz's head. And vice versa, if Jay is seen, it's not Purdy, it's a stunt double. Which I completely understand. These foils can poke someone's eyes out, and we need their eyes.
Yeah. So, I love that scene. That whole scene is beauty.
I still haven't seen the whole scene for reasons of computer crashes. That was fun. But yeah. I hear it's funny. I've seen my entire Twitter timeline flip their shit.
Yep.
Like, there was a lot. Well, it was bad.
Because they referenced the dream at the very end.
I mean, that's what besties do, isn't it?
Yeah. He's like, you're still touching me. I would never touch you. Oh
my god, actual 3-year-olds?
What?
Actual 3-year-olds?
Yep, pretty much.
You're touching me! Go!
It's literally Lilo and Stitch. Stop touching me, I'm not touching you! Stop touching me, I'm not touching you! It's literally Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's awesome. Hate that I missed that. Yeah, but it'll come around again.
Yeah, you'll see it. It's out there.
Something else I wanted to say about the episode, and I told it to you before we started filming. This is the end of the episode. It has been filmed when I was already on the island. Which is awesome, because the general direction of where it has been filmed, and currently in our team, I have been on the island where Jay Hernandez had a compound bow in his hands, and I love compound bows. It's like one of my favorite sports. I love shooting with a bow and arrow. Would never, ever, ever shoot at someone. I'm as pacifistic as it gets, but give me a target, like at a Renaissance fair or at the club down here, and I'm a happy bunny.
I just remember being so confused when Holland posted that picture.
Yeah,
I was like, what? I was like, gun, bow, what? Now it makes total sense.
Yes, it does now. I seriously, I love bows. I love that thing.
Yeah.
And he looked good, didn't he? That entire Aloha shirt. God damn it.
Also, question. Was that bulletproof vest the bulletproof vest from the hostage situation at the visa place in 303? It kind of looked like it, because it had the thing for the... I think it was, and then there was the whole thing about nice vest. So I kind of have a feeling that...
I'm not actually sure. I thought it had like a few more seams up there, but again, not sure.
I'm gonna go back and watch now, because I'm very curious.
We all should. The only thing that I noticed about that bulletproof vest is, once again, that buckling, and Thomas Magnum and buckling shit is doesn't get along. He doesn't buckle shit fully. I mean, it's enough, obviously, but buckling stuff fully seems not to be his
It's
forte.
not his forte.
No.
No. He does not approve of buckling, apparently.
Yeah. I mean, he buckles, just never 100%. Never 100%. There's always an element of risk.
It just makes me think of what Higgy said to him in 301 when she was like, buckle up, and then she took off.
I specifically remember a scene that we watched in Hawaii where we were like, how does he start buckling correctly and the buckle ends up under his arm again?
Yeah.
Like, we were actually sitting in our car later that day. No, it was the next day because we were already in bed. Next day, and we're like, how? Except for movie magic.
We're like, buckle overhead? No, that doesn't make sense. Buckle underarm? No, that doesn't make sense. And we just could not for the life of us figure it out.
We did in the end, didn't we? Like, at Tantalus, up at Tantalus, we realized that if you buckle and then slide your arm.
Right, that was it.
That's how it works.
Yeah, that was it.
Something that really feels uncomfortable, at least to me, because it does not feel safe to me.
I'm sure it's illegal, too.
Not in Hawaii! There's a lot of stuff you can do in Hawaii that you can't do anywhere else.
It's true.
Like, I specifically remember that one time where a cyclist was on a highway and it was like,
yeah, the highway, oh my god.
What the fuck is going on here? That would be highly illegal in Germany. Okay, back to the episode. That was a gem. That was a real gem. Let's talk about TC and... Shit, what's his name? Thank you. Okay, to explain, there is a reason why I kept bumbling that name all day last day, because if you misspell Cade, you might end up with Case. And for some reason, I spent the entire day yesterday, and some other people spent like half the day yesterday misspelling Kate as Case. So in my head, wait, no, not Case. What was it again? That happened.
Cade.
Forgot his last name, by the way. I did not realize his last name was Jensen until they mentioned his mother.
Jensen. Forgot about that.
Yeah, Cade had no last name in my head. Just like Madonna. But, yeah. But yeah, we finally found out what happened to his mom.
Yeah, poor Cade.
Great performance.
Kid did not deserve all the heartbreak. But now he has TC.
He has TC. He has a very good big brother type / foster father, great foster uncle, great foster aunt.
Yeah.
Apparently a built-in foster cousin.
Yeah.
That was cute, though.
That was.
That the Katsumoto men are now taking care of Kate a little bit.
Yeah. He's like, oh, my son, he'll look out for you. I was like, yay. Good job, Cody. Good job.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. It absolutely makes sense. When you come into the school year, the new kid, and you have some form of connection with another kid, and that kid is willing to show you around and help you, that makes absolute sense. You feel a little bit secure.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he has, apparently, I think he hasn't met Dennis yet. Hasn't had Dennis. Haven't.
No, he hadn't at that point.
Yeah, but still, he knows Gordon. So there's still a little bit of familiarity. And hey, I hope that we've got the teenage boy friendship here in the making. That would be cool.
Yeah. I'd like that.
Up on their dads.
Trouble.
Yeah. Some actual teenage trouble for that kid. That would be cool.
That'd be interesting. Yeah. And we know Dennis has a tendency to get into some trouble, so...
Again, we're in Hawaii. We're in a freaking small island. If you don't get in trouble, trouble finds you.
True.
It's surprisingly easy to find a party that brings trouble in Hawaii. Okay, I loved the struggle NTC in these scenes. How the scenes with the mother initially, where you can tell he's initially like, wait, but I wanted to take care of him, and I'm not trusting this woman. And what if she wants Kate back and harms him in any way? And then it flips, and there's this another jar of emotion that has been forced open, and it's brilliant performance by Steven, I think.
Absolutely, yeah. Once he knows the full story, he's like, oh shit.
Even just before that, you could tell the emotion so easily. It's just, like you said, chef's kiss.
Exactly.
Pretty fucking cool. Pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, great acting on Steven's part.
Mm-hmm. Like we expected anything else?
Exactly. I was gonna say, like usual.
Yeah. Like usual. Cool guy. So,
awesome dude.
Yeah, with good culinary recommendations. Still mind blown about the red velvet cake, not gonna lie.
The what?
Red velvet.
Oh. Still not over it.
Never gonna be over it. Ever. Listen, I've spent a lot of time here in Germany where red velvet isn't, this huge of a thing. Like, there's the odd baking mix that you can get. Or the odd book that has one in it, but it's like not this huge. Or at least not in my part in Germany. But it is mentioned in American TV shows and other parts of American shows all the time. I know why now!
It's the joke at work because it I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, it was like Employee Appreciation Week, and my manager was like, oh, I'm gonna go to the bakery across the street and get everybody something. And he's like, okay, what do you want? He gets me, he goes, I know what you want. He goes, you want red velvet cupcakes. I was like, I don't know. He's like, Liz, come on. He goes, don't shit me. You want red velvet cupcakes. And I was like, I mean, He's like, Liz, come on. And I'm like, okay, fine. What happened?
Wrong bottle of water.
Oh. Oh, nasty.
And apparently overnight that, I forgot that there was fruit juice in there. And apparently that didn't like the night. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. No more water for me while we record. Damn it. Must close it. So, from Kate, let's go to Magnum and Juliet. I was about to say Julia, but that would actually apply too. In this case.
Yeah.
Start with Higgy and Magnum, though. Interesting opening to a case. It's a very interesting case itself.
To when they went to the bail bondsman's office.
Yeah. I did love that the case had more twists. It wasn't this straightforward where you could tell immediately, oh, this is gonna happen, and they have to find this, and then that's the end. There were twists, and I like a good twist. Really appreciated that. Enjoyed it.
Though I do have to say, I kind of suspected Nyx the whole time. Obviously, I wasn't 100% sure, but
that's actually what a good twist does. A really good twist doesn't punch you in the gut out of nowhere. You have a hunch, and you're gonna be, guessing along, and a good twist, gives you more details, but doesn't, as I said, punch you in the gut out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So it was really well done. Really bloody well done.
Yeah, it was a good episode.
Yeah.
Overall.
It had awesome moments. My favorite moments were clearly Juliet and Leah teaming up. If anyone follows me on Twitter, you will have noticed. You will have noticed. It was everywhere.
Mine was the fencing scene.
And that's a strong second, but I love my favorite ladies on TV right now. So I love their team up. I love it a lot. And I really bloody love the empathy that Juliet shows to Leah. And vice versa, but it's not something that would have outwardly happened with season 1 Juliet.
Oh, absolutely not.
And that's really awesome to see.
Yeah, she's had such character development.
And the lady needs a lady at her age to hang out with and have girls' nights with. Even though it took her best friend by surprise.
He was like, what? No! And then she was like, you can't come. He was like, why? She's like, because I'm going out with Leah. He's like, oh, okay then.
Yeah. But he would have loved to come. He would have loved to be a little bit more clingy with his time with his best friend, but he understood.
Yeah, he totally understood that. Well, okay, that's annoying. Sorry, my cord is like hitting my microphone stand. It's making weird noises. He understood that Higgy and Leah need some time. And
they need girl time, and he's certainly not a girl.
No.
Yeah. You'll have to get used to it, hopefully.
We shall see.
I mean, Leah will make a great addition to the Ohana once the awkwardness wears off, and if they really strike up the friendship that we expect them to strike up.
Yeah.
And she won't make great friends with Thomas. Their breakup is a great foundation for friendship.
True. I mean, and they, like, she and Higgy did talk about that in the car, about how he's still a good, Leah said, like, he's still a good guy, even if it didn't work out between them.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, neither of them has any reason to dislike the other. It's just awkward. And had to be expected.
Yeah, obviously.
With everything that happened, let's be real, he was a bit of a douche to her.
At moments. At moments.
I mean, in parts understandable, in other parts a little bit over the top. Like we said previously, the guy probably could benefit from seeing a therapist, but it's
definitely.
He's never been outwardly cruel. Never, ever. He's just been... How do we say that? Not exactly the Thomas that we're used to. Based on his previous, experiences with lovers betraying him, so there's that.
Yeah.
All understandable, all in good faith and good health, and we've got a baby delivery.
Yeah, which kind of makes me think of something.
It made me cringe so hard. I cannot even tell you how. That is the one part about the episode I really, really disliked. And now comes something that probably nobody except for me has thought about. Even if it happens this fast, usually it's not the guy, the untrained, non-doctor guy that has read what to expect when you're expecting, that tells someone that you're pushing without having inspected it. How the fuck would Rick know? Usually a woman, the pregnant woman, has a very good instinct on when to push. That's literally what her biology is there for. And he tells her when to push. It's just like, why? You could have just been like, I need to push. Perfectly biologically reasonable. That's what happens.
My theory, it's gonna come full circle for when it's time for his baby.
Yeah. I suppose
I expect dramatic birth. I'm putting it out there right now. I expect, quote, dramatic birth.
I love how that could mean so many things right now. It could mean dramatic. Everybody else will see the drama in it, namely the characters, and the audience will be a little bit unfazed.
That's where I'm going.
Potentially. Or it really is a traumatic birth, and or is more dramatic for the viewers to see than what they intended.
I'm going with the first one. I think it's gonna be characters going nuts, crazo, freaking out, and the audience is just gonna be like, okay.
I mean, if the drama of this birth is anything to go by, might be the first one, yeah.
Yeah, but that's
I have a little theory. I've told you that one. Theory with an F, E-R-A. That includes a character death. I probably don't have to say more for you guys to realize which character I'm killing in my head in this scenario. Maybe. It's a good reaction on your part, isn't it? It's
because I get it, because I know your brain, but is everyone else gonna get it?
We're talking about a birth and a character death. The obvious... Okay, there's a second obvious choice, but the obvious choice would be the mother.
Yeah, there you go.
The second obvious would be the baby, but they're not going there.
No, I don't know. They're definitely not going to go there.
They're not one of the shows where they kill babies.
Definitely not.
Yeah. Pretty sure the little baby is safe.
Yeah. If we see the birth, which my theory is we will.
If not, I think season 5 might begin with him rocking a baby. That was my headphones falling out.
Yeah, that's my theory. My theory is season finale. I've said it before. I'm saying it again. Season finale.
It's strongly looking that way, I think.
Yeah. So.
Do we want to talk about spoilers right now?
Yes.
Because there is one that excites me so much.
Go ahead then.
Okay. This is your spoiler warning. We're at the spoiler section. There's a dog outside. What the hell? And the spoiler is brand new, actually. Really brand new. From this morning, or technically last night, Hawaiian time. David Anders posted a picture of himself with Tim Kang and Jay Hernandez, which, yeah, looks like David Anders, who is one of the nicest guys, is on Magnum PI.
Yeah.
Which is what excites me, because met the dude, love the dude, awesome dude. And he's really good at playing a bad guy, by the way.
And it looks like it's at a construction site.
It looks like it's the mines over in Kailua.
Oh, could be.
The quarry.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Lots of earth being moved at that place. English, please. We don't have a title for the finale yet. That's still to be announced.
But it was written by Eric Guggenheim.
Yeah.
Who is our showrunner.
Yeah. The big man himself. That's exciting.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Well,
we can safely say Chantal will be back for that finale.
Ah, yes. Yes, Chantal will be back.
For 19 and 20, as far as we're informed.
Yeah, 19 and 20. I'm just...
Don't quote us on that. We might be wrong, but this is what we get so far.
I'm just scrolling through some stuff right now. Dun, 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 dun. Oh! Oh, did we mention that Nuzo was going to be back? Did we say that?
Don't think we did.
No. So for 18, the episode that Jay directed, Nuzo's coming back. Jay posted a picture with Dominic on set.
And if you guys paid attention to Jay's, Zach's, and Steven's social media, you will have noticed a change in facial hair.
Mm-hmm. And Dominic posted, at least I think it was him, posted a picture of them in their Afghanistan stuff. So
and of himself in Hawaii in an Aloha shirt. So it looks interesting. Looks really interesting.
So Nuzo's going to be back.
Let's talk about the spoilers that we technically don't have to hide as much anymore. But it's the spoiler for next episode. You guys! Next episode is the episode that we've been in Hawaii for, and we've seen filming. Which has me stupidly excited.
Yeah.
And apparently we were wrong about an assumption that we had about filming set. So we've known about filming in Paradise Park. We've heard, rumors, but we haven't gone there because why would you go? If we had gone there, we probably would have just hiked up to Manoa Falls and been like, hey, if we get lucky again, we get lucky again. If not, we're not. But it was raining, so
yeah,
we'd rather stay down in sunny Waikiki.
Yeah.
I think we actually drove somewhere else.
Yeah,
anyway, we knew about filming in Paradise Park, but we assumed other people were there. We didn't know what happened, but it turns out, based on the promo pictures, that this is a scene where Magnum is held captive.
It's looking that way.
I mean, from the background, and that definitely looks like Paradise Park.
Yeah. So the one where it looks like he's chained up, I think. Yeah.
Very interesting. Let's talk about that promo. We've got a promo, and oof, that one's juicy.
Ate the poison.
Yeah. Someone ate poison.
8 hours to live.
Yeah, I'm excited. This is like, as you know, I'm a sucker for Wump, and this is exactly what I wanted of the episode. Like, there's not much more that I wanted in the episode. Like, full on wanted. There's a lot more that I would appreciate if it was there, but full on wanted and needed from the episode. Everything off that is in that promo, so I'm already happy about that episode. Plus, of course, it's that episode where we've been in Hawaii.
Yeah.
So that makes it extra cool for us.
Yeah. Yeah, that part's really awesome.
We
have less than a week now at this point.
Yes.
Which is exciting.
It's really exciting.
I
think they even started filming the next episode while I was still in Hawaii, technically, but there were apparently some delays.
Yeah, because it was like right. It was like right when they were coming back, but it was like right after New Year's.
Yeah, there were we can just try to say there were delays caused by an actor not being able to travel in.
Yeah.
Due to our friend Corona.
Yeah, so there was a little bit of a delay.
But it looks very much like they were very prepared for that. So
yeah, they were.
It might have caused delays in scenes, but certainly not in the production, it looks like.
Yeah, they're pretty much on schedule to finish normal time.
They're on schedule to finish very soon, actually.
I know, I'm so sad.
I'm good. They deserve a good break.
I'm disgustingly sad that we won't have anything.
While she's disgustingly sad, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I am dreading what I have to do when everything stops. producing. That's all I'm going to say. There's going to be a lot of work in my future then. Right. And obviously there's going to be a lot of work when the actual hiatus hits us, because...
Yes.
Let's just say it. Season 2 of this podcast is confirmed. Not that there's going to be a hiatus between the end of this podcast and the beginning of our Season 2, but when Season 4 ends, we're just going to say Season 1 is over. We're starting Season 2.
Yeah. Oh, wait, we have another spoiler.
We have another spoiler?
Yeah, from TV Line.
Oh, yes, let's talk about that. That one was good.
TC is going to find love by the end of the season.
And if you're a serial listener to this podcast, this is what we've been wanting for a very long time.
Yes.
A very long time.
Yes, we're very, very, very excited. Yes, TV Line did an interview with Steven, and he mentioned it. So, very exciting.
Curious who it is.
Yeah. Could be. I'm on team it's Teresa, but I know it's not gonna be.
Oh god, please not.
I don't want her to, like, cheat on her husband or anything, but he genuinely loved her, and, like...
Yes, but... Whew, there is a lot of bridges burned with Teresa. She's not good for herself, and she's not good for him.
I mean, we didn't see much of her.
Bring in someone cute for him. But I'm not Team Teresa. That is... Oof. Let's not go there.
I would like it, but I know it's not gonna happen.
I hope it's not gonna happen. I've got actual strong feelings about Teresa in that case, because she's married, she's done all of that thing that we've seen on screen. Cool for TC, he got closure, but let it stay closed, please.
We will see.
Yeah, give him someone cute.
It's gonna be soon, I guess.
I mean, how many episodes do we have left? 5?
Like 6?
5?
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 6.
Yes. Okay.
6 episodes left, that's it!
Yeah. That's 6 weeks at best, but unlikely 6 weeks. It's probably...
It's 100% longer because we have basketball March Madness. So there's 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks in March that the show will be on hiatus.
Woohoo!
So at least 8 weeks now we have.
2 more months, and then season 4 of Magnum PI is finished. Season 1 of our podcast is finished. And we're going into season 2. Don't know what Magnum PI does, but we're going into season 2. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that Project Hummingbird gets a launch for the season 5 thing.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of work ahead of us. It's gonna be fun.
Yep.
What else? Do we have anything else?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. So, guys, if you want to help us with the podcast, hiatus needs some guests on here, so come to us, have fun with us during the hiatus. Let's do an episode about fanfiction. You can plug your fanfiction. Hell, I wouldn't even be opposed to having actual narrative episode on here.
I was gonna say a live reading would be sick.
Yeah, if you guys are up for a live reading, let's go for it. Other than that, if you have a favorite character, hit us up. We plan on having character episodes where we highlight what we love about that character. We will do episodes about the actors if, and this is like a huge if there's questions to us, we'll probably have an episode where we'll just introduce ourselves properly for once.
Yeah.
Hit us up with questions. We'll probably put up like a sticker on Insta.
Q&A!
Yeah, a Q&A. If you have questions to actors, also hit us up with it. We're not guaranteeing anything, but this is like something that we're actively working for to make happen. It's just taking a long time, a lot of sweat and nerves. So many nerves. Whew. Yeah.
Yep.
So all of that, hit us up. If you want to know, here's the thing, if you want to know what song has been on the Magnum PI show, the TV show, don't hit us up. I would love to help you. Maybe Liz can, I can't.
You know who actually is very good at that, and there's a Spotify playlist, Erica, who we had on the show.
There you go. There's someone for that.
Yeah. Or me, I mean, I can always Shazam it and tell you.
Whatever that is.
But yeah, so.
Yeah. So, if you want to know music, this girl. Not this girl! I would love to have you, but I suck at that. I suck really bad at that. It's not my thing.
So yeah.
That's it. Back to the real world for us for now.
Yep.
Ugh. Can we not just stay in the Magnum PI bubble for a little bit longer?
I'd love to.
So, see you guys around. Hit us up, and see you next week.
See you next week. Try it now. No. Oh, there you go. Screwing with me.
Yeah, of course.
Not fair. Not fair.